I owed the state over $5,000. I owed my tax attorney over $5,000. All of that money that was phantom money that I didn't have got charged to my credit cards and completely and utterly maxed out. Any remaining credit that I had was maxed. What are we going to be doing for the next 3 weeks? Here's the announcement you're all waiting for, okay? I am going to do 3 weeks of co-hosts here on the show, starting next week, the 27th of March, and then the week after and the week after. 3 straight weeks. Each week, we will have a different co-host here on SmarkGuys. Now, originally, my idea was to just kind of randomly do it and have no established order. Then I said, that doesn't make sense because I need to tell these guests ahead of time so they can prepare. That'd be pretty stupid. So I said, all right, but maybe what I'll do is I'll do like a mystery lineup, okay? And we'll see, won't tell you who it's going to be. They'll know who it's going to be, but you won't. But what ended up happening was yesterday I did a show on my other channel, DSP Gaming, and that show went a certain way with a lot of nonsense and drama. And during that show, the crowd was demanding, or not really demanding, requesting that someone be a part of the show. Based on that feedback, I reached out to the person, made them an offer, they accepted. And so FYI, it already kind of leaked because he got excited and posted it up on the internet before I had a chance to even reveal it.
Are you a functional
So next week, okay, on March 27th, the 11th episode of SmarkGuys, my first guest co-host will be Ethan Ralph.
Hey, Dick, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, bitch?
What are you doing, bitch? Fuck out of my face, bro. Get the fucking... Fuck you, prick. You piece of shit. You fat little gun shit. Yeah, that's right, bleeding. Look at you.
Okay? Many of you probably know him. Maybe some of you don't. If you do, doesn't really matter. This is not an established, not a test of his history or past. It's a test of how he can do on a pro wrestling commentary show. All right? So he will be here next week.
The sound is fucked up. Can you hear me? No!
We will see how it goes. Now, for the 2 weeks after that, each week there will be a different co-host, okay? All of the people who I have as co-hosts all have experience doing internet content, shows, etc., all right? Now, there are various different levels of fame, infamy, whatever you want to say, but I think that all 3 of them might actually be a really good fit for the show. That's why we're doing these test weeks, okay? So I think it'll be exciting and interesting to test different people for 3 weeks, and then what I want to do is after WrestleMania, there'll be 2 critical things that I want to test. The first thing I want to test is very simple. Should I even continue with the show? Because now that things have changed, will a pro wrestling commentary show still hold value and popularity over the next month to 2 months after WrestleMania is over? Or will all the hype for wrestling die? Will all the interest in the show wane? And maybe we should retire it for now. Anything for this, right? Maybe it was so good having the variety of guests, maybe I would want to have a rotating panel of people to be on the show to keep it fresh. I don't know. But this is the first time in my life that really I've had options like this and people actually want to be a part of my content, which I find bizarre because I've been like the hermit living on an island doing everything for himself for the last 10 plus years. It's weird to me that people are like, oh, I want to be part of your content. Can I be a co-host? Like, wait, what? You want to be on my show? Me? I'm no one. I'm not some big shot. I don't get a lot of views, but people are interested. So, hey, listen, I'm not complaining. Any options are good options. Let's see how it goes the next few weeks, okay? Now, the question is, am I now going to see diminishing returns? Was last week the one good week, and now every week moving forward, it's going to go less and less and less? I don't know. To be frank with all of you, if this show loses engagement, attendance, and support, and by WrestleMania the show is like dead, I'm not going to do it anymore. I'd much rather spend my time on projects that people are interested in, okay? I did tell you guys I would be interested in doing this through WrestleMania. So let's see how it goes through WrestleMania and go from there, okay? This year, everything kind of went, maybe a little bit, and now it went, It's not like the old show where my old co-host is sitting here saying we should be hitting $500, $600, $700. I don't expect that. I don't. I'm not, I mean, it would be nice to make that much every week. Don't get me wrong. If you did support the show like that, I would be ecstatic. But I'm not expecting that. I would say a reasonable amount is my goal that I usually have for any other stream that I do, which is the $150 of support across all platforms, whether that's super chats, memberships or gifted memberships on the YouTube side, whether that's subs or gifted subs on the Kick side, or whether that's tips. All right. They all count. They all add up. $150 of support per show. If we hit it, I'll keep doing it.
Ladies and gentlemen, money talks. Money
What do I do?
talks.
Okay? Does that sound fair? I hope that sounds fair. So if you like it, you want to see it going, you want to see me unpack a pack of cards at $100 tonight, let's get that going. You want to see the show continue, let's get that going. Let's do it.
Nope.
By the way, Jay Will says, why are Dark Side Dabbing and Cheese something in the Kino Casino chat talking crap about you? I don't know. Why don't they answer that in the Kick chat right now publicly? Because if they are doing that and they think that they're going to be like a snake jumping between streams, I think that they should just step out right now and not return. But I don't know, because I don't know if they're doing that or not. I'm not watching that stuff. I'm doing my own content, okay? But just so everyone knows, this is an important thing to bring up. There are snakes all over the internet. And especially when it comes to my content, there are people who literally stalk people, no lie, from stream to stream to stream to stream. Like, this happens literally every day. And this used to happen with my detractors, not the casino, but my other detractors. Basically, people would tell me behind the scenes, did you know that so-and-so is in the detractor chat and they're talking crap and they're contributing? And the truth is, I can't stop anyone from doing that, nor is it my job to babysit or monitor any of that crap, okay? It's not my job. It's not. But if you're in my chat, you got to behave and abide by the rules. If you're going to be a moderator of mine like Dark Side Dabbing is, you've got to abide by the regulations of being a mod. If I find out that you're doing underhanded stuff, I'm going to publicly shit can and shame you just like you deserve.
DSP cult leader.
All right, so I'm laying down the rules right now. Hope everyone understands. That's how it is with me. Everyone gets a fair shake. These people haven't shown me any reason to be upset. And, I haven't seen that. But if they really are snakes and they're trying to plan on doing something, well, they better stop right now, because they're just going to be publicly exposed, when they start acting up.
I'm just going to ban.
Okay? Then we've got Bob Smith, who did a Mexican 100 peso super chat, which I have absolutely no idea what that value's at. So give me a second. I actually have to pull out a currency converter here. I don't know what the peso is valued at currently. All right. So that is the equivalent of $24.81. That is a nice, big, juicy super chat. So let's get that on the leaderboard. How are you saying it's $4? Wait a minute. It's $4.96. I just did Mexican peso to United States dollar, and it was a 500. Oh, it's a 100. I read it wrong. Oh my God. What a fucking idiot. It's $4.96. Okay, thank you. I did do it wrong. I thought it was 500. I misread the super chat. That's my fault. All right, so actually, Mr. Watson. And so we have to undo this now, because I said, 24? What were we at? Shit. No. Yeah, I said it was 24, right? No, I said it was 28. No, I said it was 24. So we got to subtract. So it would be 22, 18. And then we add the 5. So it'll be 23. We're now at 23. Okay. I got screwed up there. So sorry about that. All right. So we're at 23 in support. Thank you to Mr. Watson. Actually, it should be 19. We should be at 19 right now. I'm redoing the math again fast. There's 5. All right. Let's do it on the fly. 5 from Slayer. 5 from Watson is 10. 2 from Watson is 12. 2 from Watson is 14. Then you add the 5 from Ralph. That's 19. We're at 19. I don't know how I screwed that up so bad. All right. I had 3 million new oranges. I lost 2 million oranges from my stock that was over here, completely separated from the 3 million new oranges. Did the 3 million new oranges dis-a-fucking-pair? No, you still have 3 million oranges over here. I totally thought that it was 500 pesos. I misread it. All right, so whoever that is, if it's him or not, thanks and welcome. First of all, we haven't seen a single person sub yet on Kick. Let's get our first sub of the night from over on Kick. Whether it's a gift or just a quick one that someone, hasn't done. Let's get our first sub of the night from Kick. We got some super chats already. We got a tip. Now let's see Kick buy-in. All right? Or we haven't seen any members yet on YouTube. Let's get a member or two on YouTube. Let's get a little bit all from every little source, and then we'll begin. And by the way, I absolutely, after having bought another pack of cards, want to at least unpack one pack of cards tonight. Money, like a fucking money machine to try to pull the new thing. Speaking of that, if you guys are liking the show, please support it. We are now at $32 of support. But again, $100 to open a pack of the trading cards, which I would love to do tonight. And of course, I want to hit the goal. That will lock us in, and we'll do DSP Tries It tomorrow. So guys, please support Smart Guys if you want to see it continue and be successful. All right? Cool. Thank you. Let's get some. Again, we haven't seen a single sub from over on Kick. And there's like 80 plus people. There's 80 plus people. Let's get a sub. Let's get a single sub on Kick right now. I unbanned a ton of people in the last day. A ton. Let's get a sub right now. Or else I'm going to have BFAB come to your house. Oh, you want that to happen, Super Bonchan? All right. Unless you contribute, I'm not going to send BFAB to your house. I'm going to deny you that BFAB would visit you, ever. She'll be denied, banned for wherever you live. She can't even be on that same street. We'll have a restraining order. How about that? So there'll be no possibility of that ever happening.
Here we go. Not funny.
Let's get one sub. Come on. There's a bunch of people over there who contribute all the time. I'm staring at two of them right now. No subs. That's absolutely ridiculous. Let's get some support tonight. I'll give you $100 to have TTS Brian read out the rest of your chat GPT notes. Can you bring back RTU? I have no idea what the fuck you just said. Thanks for the $2 tip. If you're going to drop the 100, drop the 100 and then we'll talk. Other than that, I have no idea what you're saying. So yeah, guys, we're now at 37. We're not making much headway. All right, I'm just being honest. We got about 90 minutes left in the show to hit the goals, to do the unpacking, the whole 9 yards. And it ain't going so well. So let's see how we can do by the end of the show. Again, you want to see 3 guest hosts. You want to see me cover to WrestleMania. Maybe do different wrestling after WrestleMania. You like the content. Please support it. We still don't have a sub over on Kick. That's crazy to me. That we still don't have a sub over on Kick. Not a single one.
Oh my God.
By the way, Pierce Connor in chat says he only made $37 so far tonight, but last stream he was bragging. So how about we make Pierce Connor look like a bitch, right? How about we actually hit the goal tonight, which is all I'm looking for, is the goal. I'm not looking to exceed the goal like we did last week and double up. I just want to hit the goal tonight. Let's make Pierce Connor look like the bitch he is for saying that in chat, and let's hit that goddamn goal right now. So who's going to make Pierce Connor look like a bitch? Who's going to do it? Let's see. Who wants to embarrass this loser? And can we get some more support? Because right now we are literally at $37. No subs from the Kick side whatsoever. No memberships on the YouTube side. We have had some super chats and tips, but man, we have faltered. This sucks. We want the momentum going. I mean, we want to hit the goal. We'll do DSP Tries It reward tomorrow, right? Perfect to do it on Friday, end of the week. So let's do it. Why? You know, what do you think? Do you like the show? Are you not liking the solo commentary show? Because like I said, this is all an experiment. And if you guys don't like it, I'll be very honest with you. We don't have to do it either. You guys told me your overwhelming feedback when I was doing this show with a co-host. You need more wrestling. You're focusing too much on drama and other kinds of filler content. The show's going on too long. We just want wrestling commentary. So you're getting wrestling commentary, all right? But is this what you wanted? Because now, here we are. This is week 2 of me doing a solo. We are more than halfway through the show. We got an hour left, and we're at 1/5 of the goal. And I'll be honest, earlier today, guess what? Did gameplay hit the goal? Actually exceeded the goal. And it's funny because I keep getting this feedback, I'll be honest, that gameplay is tired, that gameplay isn't working, that gameplay is going to get older, and there's no way I'm going to be able to make a living doing it anymore. So, I don't know. I'm trying to branch out and do different stuff. For many years, people said they wanted me to bring back wrestling commentary, all right? So I hope that if you're enjoying, you're going to support it to make it viable so I can keep doing it. Because, if it's going to be like, every week it's going to be slow, then I have better things to do with my time, just to be frank. I could do a million other things, projects. I mean, hell, we hit the goals doing Legos. We hit the goals playing indie games. Okay? I didn't miss any tips. If you guys are spamming that there's tips that I didn't shout, you're lying. I've shouted out every single tip. So you could stop now. Please don't spam and lie or else you're going to get moderated. Okay. Well, let's see if anyone bites. In the meantime, we do have to get to the second half of our show, which is the Raw commentary. So let's go ahead and get to it, all right? Rather than, take forever. I do, got to be on time. That was actually one of the complaints that I got about the previous show with my co-host is that he would derail the show Number one, asking for contributions nonstop, and number two, the drama segments. And those two things made the show derail so badly that people were actually tuning out and not liking it. So I don't want to, heavy focus on that, okay? Thank you, Flat Man. Now listen, I appreciate any contributions, but at this point, guys, we've got less than an hour left in the show. Unless we get some people who actually are going to contribute significantly, we're not going to hit any goals. We're not going to hit the pack of cards to open. We're not going to hit the goal and get DSP tries it tomorrow, right? I mean, listen, I know you guys want DSP tries it. You talked about it all week. The British food, you've been telling me what to eat. You got to get a sausage roll. You got to get I'm down for it, right? And the packs, you guys loved me opening the packs. You had a good time with it. We opened 3 last week. We opened 3 the week before. What's going on? Why are we waiting? It's not time to wait. Seriously, someone drop 50 right now. Tell me a number between 1 and 8. We're going to open a pack right now.
Stop whining, you little shit.
Now we're at $65, guys. I mean, come on. Let's get a big chunk of support right now for pro wrestling. At this point, you're not just supporting Smart Guys. You're supporting pro wrestling as a whole. Any contributions you give to this show, you're wholeheartedly contributing to pro wrestling, the actual idea. If you like the theater, if you like the spectacle, if you like the athleticism, support pro wrestling. Okay, that's it. So now, drum roll, please, everyone. Are you ready? Hold on. Actually, I don't know if the drum roll actually works here. Guys, let me know if you can hear this. Ready? I don't think this works. Can't hear that, right? Now, I never set up the drum roll sound effect here. So, FYI, this is it. I'm going to read this tip, and then it's it for the night. If it's big enough to hit the goal, we'll add it, and tomorrow we're doing DSP Tries It. If it's not big enough to hit the goal, then that's it. I want to say thanks. You were a great audience, guys. Ready? Here we go. Final tip of the night. A $2 tip.